Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes Reacts. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively really Office Blokes.
We are.
Yes.
A couple of other YouTube channels. We try stuff, we talk about stuff. Patreon page.
Yep. That as well.
Social media, merch, all that good stuff. I'm rocking some of the new merch. It's looking good.
Very nice.
Superb.
Yep. There is a link in the description that will take you to all of those places. So why not just treat yourself?
It's free. It's not the merch.
Link.
Link's free.
Yeah, do it. And then if you do buy any merch, tag us on social media, send us pictures, all that good stuff.
You could
We'd
win a
love to see it.
prize.
Yeah. What do you want to tell them about that?
Yeah, if you take us in the most remote place in the world.
Take us there.
Tag us in the most remote place in the world.
Wearing our
you will
merch.
win a prize.
Yeah, it's true. Buy a bit of the merch, take it somewhere, take a picture, tag us, and you'll win something. And it's December the 31st this year.
I think we'll cut it off at New Year's Eve, yeah, or New Year's Day, or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds
Fair
good
enough.
to me.
Yeah.
Right, what do Americans think about England? Do you know John Smith?
Yeah. Amount of questions I've asked. I've got a mate who lives in England. He lives in Oxford. His name's Dave. Do you know him? And I go, yeah. And they go, really? And I go, no, not really.
There's 68 million of us, something like that. Well, no, that's the British Isles in the
Yeah.
England. I think there'll be some interesting ones here. We'll get into it.
I think so, yeah.
What do Americans think about England?
James Prime here, and today I'm in downtown Chicago. Now, a while ago I made a video called What Do English People Think About America? And overall I was pretty happy with the feedback that I got from the people in the video and from the people who left comments in the comment section. So what I want to do today is I want to go around and ask Americans what they think about England and its people. So let's go find some Americans and get some of their thoughts. Yeah.
I'd imagine people are going to be pretty nice.
Yeah, we usually get on as nations, don't we? Usually pretty
Yeah.
pally, aren't we, to be fair?
Yeah.
So
If
yeah,
our
got a
comment
lot-
section's anything to go
got
by,
a lot in common, haven't we? So,
yeah. Hope so, anyway.
bunch of arseholes.
Love the music.
It's a dramatic start, isn't it?
The first question is, have you ever been to England?
I have been to England.
No.
No.
No, I've never been to England.
And yourself?
I've not been to England.
No.
Nope.
Nope. And
I haven't been either.
No.
No,
no.
I have not.
No.
No.
And yourself, have you been?
No. No, I ain't never been to England.
I have not, unfortunately. No.
Okay, that's all right.
Want
Any
to,
any
though.
plans? Maybe one day?
Soon, yeah, maybe one day. Yep.
What do you think about when you think about England? What's your general thoughts about England?
It was a lot cleaner than I thought it was going to be, you know, because we were in London, so it was like a really big city.
Yeah.
So it was really clean, which was nice, but it was weird being on the left side of everything.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Just like a
Just everything.
Just on the road.
It's the road.
Just the
that's
road,
it.
really.
See a pigeon walk past and you've got to go on the left.
It's funny though, because when I go to like the mall or wherever, you know, like the Trafford Centre and places like
Yeah.
that, I always say when people walk in, stick to the left.
Oh, to be fair, escalators on the subway and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but
It's supposed
it's
to
you go fast on the left, don't you? And
Yeah.
then you stand there on the right.
stand on the right.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
big tourist area, so just people of like all different countries coming together. So I think I would meet a lot of like new, interesting people if I went.
Probably the Harry Potter series. You know, I'm watching this as a kid. You know, yeah.
That's the first thing that pops up in your
First thing that pops in my head. Yeah.
I actually think of the countryside more.
What did he say?
Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter.
His mate was gutted. It just said Harry Potter. So
I didn't get what he said. Mate. I think totally missed that.
of all the things you could say, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, fucking Harry
Yeah.
Potter. Why?
Harry Potter.
Or probably just from like growing up with tales of like Peter Rabbit and all of that. So I think of like the homey people who know how to cook and the little family good values for some reason.
Yeah, probably more proper, distinguished, sophisticated, cross their legs whenever they drink tea. Fancy.
I think of the New England Patriots. I'm not a football fan, but I think of them. And then also I think of the stereotype, your teeth aren't good. You guys have yellow teeth, your teeth aren't good. So, yeah, that's what I think of when I think of England, for sure.
I don't know. I think like the cute like accents, like cute British accents and people being like nice. I don't know. That's the first thing I think of.
I feel like they're probably very proper
Oh, that's my word.
and like proper.
Proper.
And they like dress
Proper.
really nice. They probably like look at us and be like,
We do dress really nice in the OB Classic collection. Link in the description.
Proper merch.
It's proper good,
Proper
innit?
merch, that, innit?
First thing that springs to mind, yellow teeth. That's not good, is it?
Yeah.
Why are you wearing that?
I don't know, kings and queens and like monarchs. Yeah. Or no, a bunch of white people with like accents that's not U.S. accent. Literally like a bunch of white people. I'll probably be like the only person there that's like black.
I need to get this guy over.
Yeah.
Don't we? We need to fluid him out.
Yeah.
Hey?
Wow.
I think I'm the only white guy in our city.
Hey, I know, yeah.
Funny.
Maybe like a few other people, but
Probably just the accent, English accent. That's it.
Man, honestly, like skate spots, architecture, like yeah. I mean, honestly, like the scenery too. Like just the women. I love the accents there too.
What did you think about English people, the people themselves?
So we were in a lot of tourist spots, so it was kind of hard to get like a good, like natural read. But for the most part, they were really like nice and kind, and yeah, they honestly just like they wanted you to know their culture.
I think they look at the U.S. the way the U.S. looks at Florida. You know what I mean? Like Florida's like the laughing stock of the U.S. and like I feel like the English people are like the U.S. is the laughing stock of like the world.
I guess I think of people that are just like naturally kind and naturally like very welcoming people. So yeah.
It's funny because that's what we'd say about Americans in general, isn't it? That
they're all nice, friendly, and
come across a lot more friendly. Over here, it's cold, it's wet, people are miserable.
It's been hot for about 2 weeks over here.
It has, hasn't it? At last.
Yeah, and people start being nice to each other, but forget how to drive the cars when the sun comes out. So
They probably think they're better than us. Yeah, they probably look at us like they're crazy, like little sibling, like oh America.
Probably don't understand enough about their culture.
I think tea. I think tea. That's about it. I mean, honestly, I feel like they're a lot more like open-minded than we are here a little bit, maybe. I mean, I don't know. They could have the same issues as we do there too. I mean, as we do here over there too. But yeah, I mean, I think like they're cool people, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I usually think of people being really smart just because they tend to use really big, fancy words and talk with that accent that makes you think that.
That's why you're called Dave and Mike.
That's why I keep saying massive all the time.
That's not a massive word.
It's a big word.
It's a medium-sized word. It oversells itself. The word massive.
Michael is a big long word. Mike, he's spelling it like
good job in it.
Know exactly what they're talking about, and then I'm from the South, so I just get all the y'alls and all the crazy things that people are saying. But
I've never met personally any, but from what I've seen on TV and then on like little like comedy skits, I mean, they seem like funny people. Their accents are kind of funny. It's kind of cool, but like they seem a little more proper and say certain words a little different than how us over here in the U.S. would say things. So, yeah.
I think like of them being like really fancy and just like classy and like just like dressing nice and being really like I don't know, elegant and like put together. Right. Like not trashy at all, just like really nice.
No trash, all class. Yeah. That's England, okay. So when you were there, what is something that kind of stuck out to you? What is something you like about England?
Like again, sorry, sound like a broken record. Harry Potter. Yeah. Harry Potter.
The accent, I would say probably proper etiquette, just with like more common sense. You know, a lot of people in America don't get that.
Definitely the architecture of the buildings, especially in London. There's just so much history behind it and so many things that like you don't realize how old they really are until you're there and like you get to know that, and when you see it in front of you, it's really unbelievable.
Honestly, I was gonna say the skateboard scene in England is pretty dope. Well, the UK in general is pretty dope. A lot of heavy hitters come out of there. The cliche teams from out in UK, that's real heavy hitters. Everybody's pretty good, like multi-talented with the skateboard.
Also kind of what Kaylin was saying, like I'm really into like history and I'm a big history buff, so just seeing all of the history come to life really, like going and seeing all the architecture and just different things like that I would really enjoy.
The only, because I mean we're at a skate park, so you might get this answer. The only reason why I would go to England is if like one, I had like a concert there, or two, I'm going there just to skate.
Okay, so you like their skate?
Like architecture.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like cool for like skateboarding.
I like that the people seem to be very.
I'm not sure about this guy. The only reason I'd go is if I had a concert there. No one's booking you, mate. Never heard of you.
with all the other white people.
I know, yeah.
It was the concert just full of white people.
He didn't mean that he had a gig to go to, did he?
No, because
right.
I think I presume he's a musician.
Yeah,
that's what, or a rapper or
Yeah.
whatever. That's probably what he was getting at if he had a concert over there. They're
Fair
asking loads of skateboarders though. I think of it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's quite a few there, isn't there?
It's not a wide demographic, is it?
Yeah.
But they're all being nice.
Yeah,
to be fair,
it's pretty positive, really. I'd say.
Yeah,
Hit the nail on the head. Most of them classy.
Yeah, we're all classy
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah,
we say things proper.
Proper. It's massively multicultural though. So to that guy who thinks it's just loads of white people, maybe he was thinking of the monarchy or whatever.
There was an article in the newspaper the other day, one of the national newspapers, that said there's certain areas around Britain which is a white no-go area. So whites are not allowed there.
It was in the Daily Mail. Though,
one of them was Didsbury, where I
really?
live.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Are you mad?
Nowhere near no-go area, is it?
It's been
ridiculous.
It's been massively debunked, that article, since, and it's typical Daily Mail sort of bullshit, isn't it?
But the week before they said one of the leafy posh suburbs of Manchester was Didsbury as well.
Yeah.
So we can fucking full of shit.
Can't win,
Madness,
can you?
isn't it?
Be proud of their country. They always seem to just know where their roots are, and because it's so rich in history, they tend to just like take that and run with it, and just so much expression in that way, and like their art is super reflective of how much patriotism their country holds.
What
And
are you
like I really
talking
love
about? I know, that's what I was
poetry that comes from Britain, and just so much of
She's probably just rambling on, isn't she?
Just throwing a few superlatives out there of architecture.
I
And
think
this, that, and the other.
he's purposely just holding the mic in front of her for too long, just to keep her
keep
going,
going,
saying nonsense.
She's slowly sinking into.
Yeah, I just really like the the potatoes over there, and
that is reflected in their culture. I mean, America thinks that we're crazy about our country, but then we look at people in England and we're like, we don't know what it means to have patriotism.
Probably their fashion and their accents are pretty cool. And I feel like any movie or TV show we watch with an English accent, it's pretty decent.
They produce good actors.
David Beckham and Victoria Beckham. That's what I like about England.
Oh, there we go.
Both live in LA, don't they?
Don't associate them with our fine country.
I like Beckham. I think even if you forget about the football side of things, as a character and as someone in the public sphere, I think he's likeable.
Oh yeah, I think his public persona. I mean, he's done pretty well out of it, hasn't he? To be fair, over the years, so he's cultivated that pretty well.
Yeah,
which one?
David Beckham.
Oh, not
sure.
Victoria. I can kind of
I don't think she's quite as likeable as David, is she? I think she stays up. People aren't overly keen on.
She's a Spice Girl, man. Legendary.
Yeah. Well, it depends if you like Spice Girls or not, I suppose, doesn't it?
I couldn't get shit for the pair of them, but there you go.
I think, just like from what I know, I like that they're like welcoming, and that they have like they said, like really cool architecture, like cool tourist attractions that are like nice to go to. Like it's not like I don't think it's like hyped up.
Piccadilly Gardens, for example, it's been described recently as the Berlin Wall.
Oh, it's bad. That what even is that?
It's getting knocked down.
Is it?
Yeah. About time as well. It's the centre of town, isn't it? And it's absolutely shocking, isn't it?
Dump.
I mean, the rest of the town. I mean, obviously, it's a great city, brilliant. But, but the actual centre there is that you go to all the city centres. It's embarrassing.
Bad, isn't it?
I'm on a full day in town tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
nice. That's why I'm off.
All right,
nice.
Fair enough.
It's like probably like really like as good as they say it is, I think.
Man, honestly, skaters.
Skaters?
Yeah, skaters.
Do you think like their skaters are better than American skaters? Or?
Oh man, it's top notch. I would say like we got some heavy hitters, but they got some heavy hitters too. Like their style, their flow. I just like their edits and everything like that. A little bit like how they like piece together their actual skate footage and stuff.
All right, now.
You want me to chime in there?
Yeah, skaters.
It's got some.
I don't even know one skater, do you? Tony Hawk's.
None that are any good.
I used to skate with a guy. He lives in Cornwall now, called Eddie Belvedere, quite a lot, and
That's
he
the top name, isn't it?
It's a great name.
I'm Eddie Belvedere.
And for any Americans watching, check out his edits. His Signed to Death skateboards. So he's a pro skater. He's a good guy as well. We've got some of the iconic skaters from history. There's a guy called Tom Penny who is an absolute beast. But I tend to look at American skaters like they have more facilities, better weather. They progress quicker at a younger age. You get like 12-year-old kids throwing themselves down 16 sets of stairs and all types of stuff in America. You don't really get that over here.
That's it's probably one of the reasons is 6-8 months of the year the weather's terrible over here, maybe.
True.
And you can't get do it quite as much.
I will say, is it Sky, I was going to say Sky Brown. She's a 12-year-old pro skateboarder. She's supposed to be representing us in the Olympics.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, at 12.
But Tom Daly, isn't he? He was about 12 when he
was quite young.
I think she was on track to be the youngest ever Olympian, but then obviously it got delayed by a year.
Right, okay.
That building in the back over his left shoulder looks like it's giving you the finger, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does a bit. All of it together, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Something you do not like about England?
I don't think I have a good answer for that one.
Ooh, I might get a little, people might hate on me for this, but Big Ben, it was kind of average size Ben. I'm not gonna lie.
And Big Ben is...
That was Big Ben is a bell.
How big's your Ben?
Yeah.
I think I'll take that.
How big do you want a bell?
Well,
I think she was talking clearly of the actual tower that the bell is housed within, which is just the Houses of Parliament. But Big Ben, like you say, is actually the actual bell inside it, isn't it? Which is huge.
It's been there a very long time, and if they built something the equivalent of Big Ben in America now, it'd obviously be bigger and grander, because it'd be more of a tourist attraction.
They do that kind of thing in Dubai at the moment. They're trying to replicate a lot of the buildings that are around the world, different parts of the world.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
They do in Vegas as well, don't they?
Yeah.
It's a bit gimmicky. But Big Ben's the bell.
It is, correct.
So, and it is big for
it
a bell.
is.
Fair enough.
I mean, if you can imagine the size of a big bell end.
No, can't imagine one.
Every morning, mate, every morning.
So if you're watching Lee, you know who to inbox.
It's a recording of Big Ben at the moment, isn't it?
They've been doing it for, I think, was it about 2 or 3 years?
2 or 3 years.
For the whole building, so...
If you come over from the States, it's not a real bing or a real bong at the moment.
Yeah, just a bit of recording at the moment, isn't it? So, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the music out there. This is one A$AP Rocky song. He got this London guy in it, I think from London, and the song is terrible. Like his part good, but the other guy part is just terrible. It's horrible.
There's one A$AP Rocky song that's pretty. It's got a guy from England on it, but it's terrible or terrible.
Right. But for some reason, I hear they accent and they rap. It just horrible for me for some reason. Yeah, it don't roll together.
I don't know. I like actually can't think of something that I don't like. Yeah. If I were there, I probably could find like something I didn't like, but
overall, nothing off the top of your head.
Nothing like right off my brain. No.
Yeah, see, I don't know enough, but I will say y'all music is not good. I won't say it's trash because everyone has a preference, but out in the U.S., no. It's not there. It's not there. But you know what? To each his own. To each his own.
I really
just invented heavy metal.
I'm not sure about music not being good, really.
You know, a lot of these people, like young skateboarders and stuff, are going to be hip hop fans.
We got H.
I think some of the most successful bands in America have been British. You look at Ozzy Osbourne, people
Rolling
like
Stones.
that. Rolling Stones,
Beatles. Yeah, that's not current, is it though? So like, if you're an American rap fan, there's not many UK rappers you've
I get that. Hip hop wise and that.
Some of the big ones are still there. Adele.
Yeah,
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran.
Yeah.
Do respect their whole royal line and everything that they do with that, but I also am, being American myself, very biased to the American political system, and just think that while we are certainly far from being perfect, a lot of the ideas that we are grounded on and a lot of the things that the checks and balances that we've built into our system are really unique to our country, and I think that they don't have all of that, and so sometimes the balance of powers perhaps isn't quite what it is in America.
Okay. I don't really have any like negative annotations like on London, so I mean, then again, I haven't been there, so I'm kind of blessed to.
No, you didn't ask about London, did he?
No, but
they do tend to gravitate towards London when talking about England, I think, though, don't they?
Again, he's a skateboarder talking about it, so he's going to be thinking of places like South Bank and stuff. There's iconic skate spots.
I thought you were going to say Southport then.
No.
A place like Southport, Morecambe,
Stoke or something.
Yeah. Stoke.
Someone from America would never know any of the skate spots in Manchester, for example, but they will know the ones in London.
I don't know any skate spots in Manchester, do you?
None whatsoever, no.
Well, fair enough then.
Oh, you used to know one in Staley Bridge. I don't know if it's there or not still.
There's still a...
Is there?
Yeah.
But the hand going like that.
Yeah. There are issues at hand, so... but, I mean, in my mind, It's a good place.
Good place?
Yeah,
Okay.
good place.
I guess I can't say something I don't like because I haven't been there. Like, I've only ever heard good things. Like, no one's ever like, England sucks, like, they're so bad. Like, it's always just, like, good things. So, yeah, I couldn't say until I go there, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I tend to stay away from stuff I don't like. So if I don't like it, then I just probably don't even know about it.
I don't know if this is actually true, but the stereotype is that they look down on people from the U.S. I don't like that.
Of the 4 like countries that make up the United Kingdom, which were England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, which country what's on the top of your list to visit out of those 4?
It's a toss-up, really, when I think about it. If I'm thinking of it in the skating category, like Wales and England, I've seen like a bunch of skate spots there on their maps too, but I would pick England. I've seen the majority of the spots there, so England.
Solid.
Well, since I've already been to England, I'm not going to say that one, but I feel like Northern Ireland would be really cool.
It probably would be England, because like I know most of the skate spots that I know in Europe from those 4 countries are in England.
Oh, right, okay.
So again, I would go there just to skate. Yeah. And probably has like the richest amount of history.
So I've already been to Ireland, so I'd probably go to Northern Ireland because I didn't get the chance to visit there, so I would probably just go there.
Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay. And then yourself?
Probably Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah, I heard it's really pretty.
I'd have
Northern Ireland.
Yeah, exactly. I think
Northern
not getting
Ireland.
it,
Conflating the two a little bit.
Belfast is a great city.
Yeah, been there a few times, haven't you?
I've
Belfast.
never been, but a lot of my family heritage is that direction, Belfast.
It's a top place.
Have you noticed that Joe Biden has come over and he's come to Cornwall to fix the problems in Northern Ireland?
Apparently so.
He said to Boris that he's not happy with what's going on in Northern Ireland. It needs to be sorted.
Keep your nose out, mate.
Fuck are you talking about? No one.
Don't slag him off too quick because he's going to like negotiate sort of like opening the air passages and everything as well, isn't he, with Boris Johnson? What I heard. You know, when they can start travelling between America and UK again. I think
it's not the point what I'm saying. I'm saying
don't
get involved with Northern Ireland, mate.
No,
it's beyond. It's all right at the moment.
I think he's got Irish family heritage, hasn't he? And that's why
at the moment.
That's his pet project is to sort out Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
But
just leave it.
There's one thing that people in Northern Ireland aren't going to take kindly to, and it's people that aren't from Northern Ireland coming out, regardless of who you are and where you're from, telling you how to run your country.
Yeah,
mate. I've been down like Falls Road? Is it called? Or Falls?
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah, Falls Road, didn't it? I think. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been so scared going down a place in my life. I just went, let's go, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I went, fucking move out of it. I can't do it. I mean, mate was showing me around as a soldier. He's going over here, and I'm like, mate, I'm not interested. Let's just fucking get out. Let's go. Let's go back to the pub.
Yeah.
I'd say Northern Ireland too, just because I'm very Black Irish, and a lot of my family's from there, and I think that'd be cool. But it's kind of a toss-up between that and Wales.
I probably want to visit Wales because I watched this like cool anime, and it's like what was called Vinland Saga. So like, yeah, I want to just go out there and check out it was like the anime was raw, the landscape was perfect. So I just want to like go out there and just look at everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would definitely go to England. Yeah, just because I mean that's like a cool place to say you haven't visited, and I haven't been there, so I'd want to check that out first, and then like go to the other places.
Probably England. Just because I heard England more times than any of the rest of those.
Definitely would love to go to Scotland. Gotta visit the Loch Ness. Gotta wear me a kilt and do my thing real quick. I think that's real cool. You guys definitely got some good beer out there, good pubs I love to visit. So, yeah.
Could you give me your best English accent?
This would be good.
Would you like some tea and crumpets, Mom?
Can you give me like a sentence to say?
Hello, Poppet.
Hello, my name's Callie, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. So.
Bloody hell, I don't know. I'm not good. I could barely speak English. Oh, God.
I'm not really much good at accents, but I guess it's a sunny, beautiful day.
Cheerio, and they like cheerio.
No,
Top
no one
of the
does
morning to you, darling.
It's Irish.
Whatever said, let me see. Hello, Mike.
Not Leviosa, Leviosa.
Harry Potter again.
Hello, mates. I didn't need to go over there. Maybe you guys can help me with my accent. You know, give me a bar.
Well, there you have it, folks. That is what some Americans think about England and its people. Now, a couple things to point out is that in the video there are a lot of young people, because I could not find any older people that were willing to go on camera and talk about what they think about England. So the answers you'll get are answers coming from younger people. So keep that in mind. So in conclusion, I ask my fellow Americans, what do you think about England and its people? I'll leave you with that.
It's full of knobheads.
Very good. Yeah, I was going to say, it was like a pretty young demographic, that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's no sort of, even like in your 40s or anything, was there really? But
no, and he's kind of going for like a skate park types as well.
Yeah,
you know,
a few jokes there, weren't they? But
are related to.
That's good, very interesting stuff.
Fair comments.
Yeah.
But no one mentioned about the things that they don't like about England. The weather.
I know. I thought that'd be top of the list, but I don't know.
But I guess when most people do come over, it's summertime.
Yeah,
summer's usually all right.
It's mainly the tourist time, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah,
June, July, August, things like that. So
it's funny the different perceptions of England, isn't it? Because obviously they're mostly thinking about London.
Yeah, it's very London centric,
touristy and things like that. And for me, it's just countryside, middle of nowhere, nice country pub. Good food, few pints. That's what I think of with England.
I suppose they get a lot of it from programmes as well, don't they? Which is probably what you do. Well, not yourself because you've lived in America, but certainly me. I've never been to America before, but you do have certain stereotypes in your head before you go, I suppose, and preconceptions, don't you? I suppose.
So they're thinking like Downton Abbey and Harry Potter and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, probably are doing. If you've not been to a place before, then that's where you're going to get your information from, I suppose.
I think if you want to watch proper English sort of like TV, it's Only Fools and Horses. Brings it to the level, doesn't it? It's all about.
Some of it's not aged that well for like for an American audience to watch.
Maybe,
to be fair.
there's one.
But it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Comedy.
I don't know what I'd get people to watch. Maybe some of the. I don't know. You know what? Bob Mortimer and Paul Whitehouse going fishing.
The Fast Show.
Have you seen the one where they just go fishing together?
No.
Absolutely, it's gold. It's absolutely amazing
TV. The Office is what, Ricky Gervais?
They've got the American Office, haven't they? It's rubbish.
It's not good.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.